Checking 1-2-1-2. Alright, UCLA Bruins Dynasty. We are in a 32-man dynasty rebuild. So we are in the Big 12, as you can see. We're 0-2. We are a 4.5-star program. What we need. We could practically, we have a, it's more of an older roster. Practically our roster is pretty old. It's freshman, so there's junior. Let's look at the right guards. Let's look at our right tackles. We're gonna left edge. Oh, that. Alright. We're gonna stick with the Bruins, guys. I was gonna do Virginia Tech, but after after careful consideration, UCLA is a sleeper team, especially in the Big 12. If you know what you're doing, they could be very, 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 very dangerous. In the wrong hands, they are dangerous. We're not really deep on linebackers. That seems to be our weakness is linebacker and looks like linebacker and secondary is our thin spots of the roster. So I won't. I will get maybe a. I'll go after linebackers in the transfer portal. Let this kicker walk. But yeah, our thin spots is the linebacker position. So we cannot allow him to exploit that. We are D line heavy and O line heavy, so we are thin at linebacker. That's our weakest spot of the roster. Let's go look at. Well, I already know Washington's. I kind of got a general idea of how thin his roster is. He has a decent linebacker. He has a nice secondary. He doesn't have a sandbacker, so I can go all over him. And he has all of his Mike backers playing Will, so it means he's going to be struggling. His best corner is Davis. 92 speed, 90 overall, 91 speed, 92 acceleration. I mean, I think we are not going to have a throw out. I'm not going to throw. Second best corner is Prysock. Same scenario, and then this freshman here. He's decent. He's nice. But if I go look at the offensive side, he doesn't have a right tackle. He has a left guard playing left guard. I mean, he has a left guard playing right guard. And he has a left guard playing left guard. So he really has only. And he has a left tackle, but he don't have a right tackle. So we can exploit that. So if he's planning on playing me, this is going to be tough on him. Because his best wide receiver, oh, here we go. It's 18. Oh, yeah, let's look at his running backs. Coleman, that's a nice running back there. 88 speed. I think he's like the better of the running backs. His, his quarterback is alright. He's not great. He can throw, but he's also a dual threat. But my quarterback, um, Nico, he's not as great, but his throw power is 97. But if I look at my running back, we are deep on the running back position. We are deep on wide receiver position. We're deep. Well, we're not. We're deep on tight end. Offensive line's deep. It's really deep. I mean, I'd rather have depth chart. Obviously, we need a center. Yeah, we only have two centers, which is it's alright. I'm not sweating it. We're deep on the guard position and tackles, and we are deep on the D line. So, I mean, if you look at it, realistically, D line is the deepest position on this roster, especially the D tackle. I mean, look at it. So people think that doing this is going to help. You also got to adjust your own substitution on the playbook, right? I always mess with that. I add people, playmakers in the position. But I am going to do another dynasty. I'm probably going to do a Vanderbilt rebuild, but it's going to be more like an I Survived the SEC series. I have to rebuild all of the SEC teams as a head coach. But I have to win a national title in like 4 seasons. I have to at least have a good recruiting class. Cole Martin, decent safety. He's a sophomore in 91. He's a thumper. I think we're going to be just fine. Now let's go look at this recruiting class. See, I want to remove all of these guys because see, it says here's the trick I'm going to teach you guys. Whoever had UCLA last recruited 6 running backs. You don't need 6, and you don't need 5 corners. If you've watched Ivory Pass on YouTube, shout out to Ivory Pass on YouTube. He broke down that you do not need to go after. If it's a red mark, you don't really need that position. It means you're good there, but it doesn't hurt to get depth behind those guys because eventually you're going to need offensive players. But let's go look at the running backs. He recruited because I took over a guy there. Why does it show 6 running backs? What? I'm going to have to go through and just delete all of these guys because I do not. Here, let's start the quarterback. He didn't even want to come here anyways. He don't want to come here. He don't want to come here. He don't want to come here. We'll make it easy. He literally recruited 7 receivers, bro. Are you freaking serious? And none of them want to come here. I have to win my first game. So year 1, I'm not going to get a deep recruiting class. I'm not expecting it. Ooh, we have a tight end. All right, yeah, he's going to come here. We have 1 guard on the team. Let's look at the center. I'm going to recruit it my way. He's not even going to come. Oregon's going to win that one. Yeah, Cal has that one in the bag. Syracuse has that. It's sad when people go out. I got that one. You still wait for that one. Now we are going to go through and get positions we need. We do not need a quarterback. We need 2 running backs. Look, he's going to go to, this back is going to go to SC. We ain't going to be able to get a running back. We're going to have to get him in the transfer portal. I mean, he's ranked 37, but what he wants is full potential. Well, let's look at the school. Let's look at pro potential. We've had first and second round picks, but we haven't had fourth or seventh round picks, which is bad. So, I mean, they want pro potential. But we're ranked 32 in pro potential, which is pretty good, and that's a B. Let's go look at some running backs. I mean, I'll try to get this guy. I'm not going to get too many receivers. I mean, Stanford probably going to win that one. I could get another receiver in the transfer portal. I'm not going to really recruit heavy. And look, none of these guys really want to come here. And let's look at guard position. Yeah, we're not going to get a guard. We're going to have to get that in the transfer portal. I mean, New Mexico State, Arizona, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to look at edge. He's going to Arizona State. I can get that edge. We can get him, but I'm not recruiting another edge. I'm going to get him. He's going to go to Syracuse. Yeah, we're good on D-line anyways. We need backers. Yeah, that's not good. We can try to get him, but we definitely need sandbaggers. So let's try to look at Mike too, because we're thin now. We can have that one. UNLV is going to probably, I'm going to try to recruit him. I'm going to try to get some safety help. Get him. Let's look at the strong safety position. Yeah, see, if you're not on there, you're probably not. Yeah, see. Yeah, we're good. Everything else we're going to have to get in the transfer portal. But I will recruit a kicker, because our kicker's probably going to go to those. We're going to go after him. Let's look at some corners. I mean, worst case scenario, we get a corner, but D tackle is not going to be our favor. Let's look at the pipelines. And I can recruit him. He is from stages in Massachusetts. But yeah, unfortunately, this is literally our recruiting class. We have 12 guys on it. This is not good, guys. If you're a UCLA fan, you don't want to look at this recruiting class. It's not good. But obviously, nobody wants to come here. It's the thing. But I'm going to try to get a center. I'm going to get a center. Everything else I can get in the transfer. Because, I mean, he going to Southern Cal. I don't think we can get another receiver that wants to come here. Yeah, see. I mean, I could get a two-star receiver, but I really don't like using two-star players because they're not good. But I guess 2 stars is how you build your team up. I mean, you gotta go through. We can battle for that. Yeah, there's not looking like we're going to get a left guard, so we will need to get that in the transfer. Um, I really want to get so we can get a 4-star running back. We can win against Ohio State and Texas. We can get him. That's a full house of battles right there. Um, I'm probably going to have a not so great team. Yeah, let's see. You don't even want to come here. We want to go to Arizona State, so we will. And then let's look at some QB play. Yeah, see, we're not going to get a quarterback, so we should be straight right here. I mean, we're going to only get 17 guys. That's not bad for a first year. Let's look at some strong safeties. I don't think we're going to get one that wants to come to us or UCLA. I mean, we can get a 2-star safety, but I mean, nobody wants to come here. We're 0-2. So we're going to offer him a scholarship. We got a visit. We will bring here. We got him. See, this is realistically a good recruiting class. You got a running back, receiver, right tackle. He is a running back or a defensive end, which is good. I mean, look, I can get this. Oh, I already got him. If I can land this guy, which is a 2-star defense right end, good. I mean, it's a will. We are now. I don't care about skill position. I need backers. So I go by the linebackers. If you're a football fan, linebacker is your main position you want to get. I don't go after speed. Skill position is something you can get in the transfer portal, but I need backer and off and receivers. We're going to need a kicker. For any of you that are tuning into this stream, we are rebuilding UCLA in a 32-man online dynasty under Coach Reyes. The custom coach name, I think, is a good name for this team, and he is going to take this team to heights where it's never been. We are going to try, because we're in the Big 12, so obviously the Big 12, we're going to go look at the conference, who's all good in here. I'd rather have depth at the O-line and linebacker. I didn't really go after skill position. We got another receiver, but I don't think we're going to get him, even though we're in the mix. I mean, it's us in Arizona that want him. He's a two-star receiver. I mean, think about it. And I'm not too mad about this recruiting class. I really am not. This is a decent one. I don't go crazy for 32 guys. Usually the year after, if I have a decent season as a head coach, we will get some more action. I just need to get him. Washington probably going to win this one, but we're going to get and do this. Alright, Stanford wants this guy, so we're going to send the house. I mean, look at this. This is not a bad recruiting class. A running back, receiver, and offensive lineman. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I mean, let's look at the Big 12 recruiting. Alabama has 3. Clemson has 1. We have 0. Everybody else has nobody. But let's go look at the ACC. Oregon has 2. FSU has nobody. He has 1 4-star and 1 3-star. I'm not expecting you to get a 4-star until like year 2. And then let's go look at the SEC. Georgia has 1, and nobody else has nothing. So we're going to be just fine. And here's the trick. You got to have all these with the green A+. And we are going to hit this hard. UCLA is sleeper. That's like, whoever had UCLA last, they had freaking 6 positions that you didn't even need. And UCLA does had 6 quarterbacks and 6 running backs and 6. You ever had UCLA? You ever had UCLA? I didn't. I came in with this class. I cleared everything. We ready. I'm gonna see if Hannah can make waves. She wants to be a where is Hannah? Whoever it was. Let's see, is that a question? I asked her. She said it's all right. I like saying general. Who in here are a UCLA fan? I say I can't believe I'm actually going through with this, but it's gonna be fun as fuck. I'm gonna say UCLA the Rico guy. I'm gonna say honest answers. Oh, oh, so CPU. I fixed it. I fixed my class. I fixed my recruiting class. I like. But I look at it this way. I'm gonna go through and look at each roster. Each team that's filled. The only thing that's fun, I don't think I have. My next bye week is after I play Washington. And then I go on a huge one. I have at Alabama. Hey, I got to go on the road at Alabama and Ohio State. That's in Michigan. That's crazy. I'm in Alabama. I'm in Ohio State. I'm at Michigan, bro. I'm gonna get popped. And then I have Texas Tech, and then I I'm gonna take Syracuse. I'm gonna give him a fight. I will tell him that you are gonna get a. I'm gonna say Syracuse. We play on week 9, bro. And I will tell you this. I will give you a fight. I'm not gonna go down without a fight, brother. That's just how I do it. I don't go out without a fight. I will not go down. And I played. Oh, and I played Bama at 1:30. Yeah. This is gonna be a nice one. This is a prime time game. So nobody in the Big Ten is except for or everybody losing in the Big 12, my guy. Oh Lord. I get. Oh, there is Texas Tech. A&M, he's one and one. The only real USC is 0-2, bro. Ole Miss 2-0. Clemson 1-1. Well, thank God I played USC on week 14, so we should be good. My toughest opponents are closer to the. I cannot believe I have out number 4. Alabama, bro. Week 4, bro. Man, it's in Bama, bro. I'm gonna get clapped, and then I gotta go play Ohio. Man, that's effed up, my guy. And then I have to go and play an Antoine. Oh, hell no. Jeez. I was not favored in this. I'm going to say, hey, my schedule's tough, guys. You guys think your schedule's tough? I got to play at Bama, Ohio State, Michigan, um, Ole Miss, and USC, bro. I want to see Washington. He lost to Arkansas 24 to 4. He lost 14 to 24. He's at UCLA, which I should be able to take him. And then he has the CPU against Washington State, and then Nebraska, Tennessee, and then oh my lord, he goes on a huge. Oh my god, Washington. I feel bad, brother. I what, you never Tennessee. Oh yeah. I mean, I would have taken Tennessee, but jeez, that's a team that I don't think we got a West Virginia user. Yeah, no. I think we got a Texas Tech user. He lost 28-21. Lost 42. Oh my lord. He lost 42 to 28. He's on 2 bye weeks and he has home against Miami, home against Michigan, at West Virginia. He's at in UCLA. Who's Texas Tech's rival? I say, if anything, I'll start a rivalry with Texas Tech. Um, Clemson. Jeez. Dude, that was insane. We're in week 3, so 142 to 145 to 14 over. I should be alright. I don't think we got us. Bro, you don't have South Carolina using my guy? My God. Oh, I think we do. I think I play these guys. No, I'd love to. I say put on next year's schedule. I'm going to SMU. Oklahoma. But I do not want to play Notre Dame. Do not give me Notre Dame. I think I play these guys too. No. Who's Oklahoma? Oh my God. Jeez Louise, man. Poor Oklahoma. Yes. This is sad, man. Oklahoma is not favored, bro. You gotta go through all this, bro. Man, Oklahoma. What did they do to you, my guy? I gotta play Ohio State, man. I have 2 back-to-back bye weeks after Washington. I'm in night. Man. Missouri. That would be nice to do with. Oh, holy smokes. He got clapped, my guy. 52 to 10? And then he bounced back against Notre Dame. Jeez Louise. He got smoked. Oh. Miami got smoked against Arizona. I'm looking at everybody's schedule. Thank God I don't play them. Well, that's because home against Georgia. It's a decent schedule. That's not too crazy. It's nothing crazy about this. I mean, you lost 29 to 14. You lost 49 to 13. That's not bad. Louisville. Jeez, please. What the? People are giving BTA University lessons, bro. Jeez. You guys looking at these schedules? These are all other user schedules. I'm in a dynasty, and this is a. I think Louisville. I think that's nothing for him. I think. Um, that would be nice to do. Dude, nobody in Indiana, bro? For real? Who's Indiana? Do you even have it a user for Indiana? I would love to use Illinois, bro. Man, but hell, Houston, Houston Cougars. Jeez, I'm just looking at. Alright, I cannot believe I have to play Georgia. Georgia swept Indiana 28-0. They haven't played against LSU. Let's look at that. Dang. If Auburn kicks a field goal, bro, they go. They win 44. No, 44-43. That would have been a good one. And then FSU annihilated Indiana. I think that Indiana user is no joke. I think the only real Ohio State, and then you got to bye. Then you're home against Arkansas, and then you got to bye at Ole Miss, home against it, and then you got the rivalry. That's a rivalry. What the hell? And then you got another rivalry. Dude, freaking Florida over here with rivalry births, bro. Oh, let's look. Thank God I play these guys week 12, bro. I'd be getting clapped. Jeez. I'm kind of glad about that, bro. Makes me happy I don't have to play them. Um, Arizona State. I think I play these guys. No. I would love to play them. Yeah, this is just messed up. I gotta go to Alabama and play. Jeez Louise, man. My favorite, bro. My favorite. This is. Oh, look something. Usually where I'm in the Big 12. I schedule a gauntlet, bro. I'm rebuilding my landscape in 26. Man, I have to play Bama. I play at Bama, bro. I play at Bama, bro. I'm gonna get mocked. I think this will be fun, though. Hell yeah, I can make that shit work. I'm good with road games. I love it. I love a good road game, bro. I will. I will. Alright. I said the fun team that's within 50, 25th, bro. I'm speaking statistically. Damn, this schedule is hard as hell, my guy. Man, I mean, Washington's is. It's actually not that bad. It really isn't. I mean, you literally have Nebraska. If you do not beat Nebraska, then there's problems. Tennessee, you should be alright against. But I think I might give him a run for his money. Because he's at UCLA. He has 2 road games. And his next road games are, oh my lord, he's week 11 to week 13. Dude, he does not have that many road games, my guy. What the? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 home games, my God. Look at me. Look at how many road games I got. Bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 road games. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 home games, bro. And I have 7 away games. What the hell? Oh, this is gonna be fun. I've always wanted 7 away games, bro. And 4 home games. That's nice. Because I don't count these 2 because I didn't play those 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 7 away games. Yeah, I'm getting clouds. I don't see more than 4 or 5 wins. I mean, I could probably, if I want to, I could spoil Bama. I could spoil Alabama. But I got really, really know what they do. And it depends on their roster too. I gotta look at the rosters. Alright, let's look at Bama. Alright, they got Ty Simpson. Let's look at the receiving corps. So we got Ryan Williams, Jermaine Bernard, Isaiah Horton, Cole Adams. Let's look at their tight end. Josh Hughes, left tackle. They don't have the. Why are you putting right tackle at left tackle? That makes no sense, my guy. Listen. Oh, they only have 1 right guard? Yeah. I might. What is wrong with this dude? Why do you put your. Man. If this is how you're gonna play, man, I'm gonna have fun with this. Oh, I'm gonna have fun. I am gonna eat this guy alive. You don't know what's coming, bro. He has one. Oh man, he's like me. He has two. Oh shoot, he is super thin at linebacker. Oh, he is thin at man. I will tell you what, I'm gonna have fun with him. And I'm gonna really get time soon. Can I play them? So the safety. Alright, they're deep at safety. Deep at corner. They're, they're decent at backer. Alright, they're really deep at Mike. Alright, they're not deep at. They're deep at D line. They're deep at the edge. I got one right time. Alright, we might be able to. Alright, they got a left back playing center. Really? What is this guy doing? Um, they're deep at tight end. They're deep at receiver. Looks like they're running back. They're decent there. It's not decent. So we might be able to handle it. I think we play Michigan. Alright, so we got him. We got, oh my. This running back is going to be fun. Andrew Marsh. Marlon Clean. One center. We might be able to eat this guy alive. I mean, he's not real deep. Jeez, Louise. I don't think he's deep at Mike. Looks like a working guy. He's not deep there. He's decent in the corner. So he has everywhere else. I think I played let's look at the deep at safety, deep at corner. Why you got an edge rusher at Will backer? That's dumb. Best. Right tackles are decent. Guards are decent. They're not good at depth. They don't have depth at center, so we should be able to. We can send a blitz to center. They're deep at wide receiver. That's how they're running back. Oh, they're not deep there. Oh man. Oh, they're not even. Oh, I'm gonna eat them alive. They are not deep at quarterback or running back, bro. I am gonna love every bit of this. Oh, I love even teams that don't have that. I think I play Ole Miss. Yeah. I think so. We got him. This is their best running back, so he's probably gonna run him. They're probably gonna. He's more of a deep threat, so he should be. He's a route artist, so we're gonna have to put a safety in a corner on him. And they got a decent tight end. Left tackle's deep. Ooh, they're not deep at left guard. Let's look at center. They're deep at center. They're not deep at right guard. They're not deep at they're not deep at right tackle. Oh my. They're not deep at the edge. Let's look at D line. They're deep there. They're not deep at Sam. They're deep at Mike. It's not deep at Will, so we could be able to attack. They're deep at corner. Safety. I think I play. I don't play Oregon. I play Syracuse. Let's look at this guy's roster. Some more fun. Alright, so you got Steve Angelelli. He's decent. I'm getting a scouting report. Alright, so this receiver is Jonathan Cook, 83 overall 9. So he's more likely gonna do the hitches or slants or goes. Um, he's probably gonna do a tight end hitch with him. Right, they're not deep at that. They're not deep at left. They're deep at center. They're not deep at guard. They're they're not great at right tackle. I'm not gonna give them that. They don't have Sam. They're deep at Mike. They're not deep at Will. They're deep at corner. Deep at. Wait a minute. They're not deep at free. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can attack him. He is not deep at free, so we can run that. Oh man, I'm having fun with him. I think I played Texas. No, I don't play Texas, so we should be. But I played Texas Tech. Let's look at his roster. Alright, so he's deep at running back. Let's look at receiver. Oh yeah, they're solid at receiver. Let's look at tight end. It's not deep there. Not deep at tackle. Not deep at guard. Or they're decent at guard. They're not deep at center. Left guard is deep, but right guard isn't. Right tackle is decent. Edges, it's alright. Look at Mike, they're decent there. Let's look at corner. They're decent there. Safety is decent. And I might actually have a chance. Alright, let's look at USC, bro. Deep at safety. Deep at safety. Free. Deep at corner. Will, they're deep at Mike, they're deep at Sam, they're not. D-line, they're really deep. Edge, they're not. I think they're, yeah, oh, they're not deep at right tackle. They have a left hand? Oh my lord. They're not, they have a right guard starting. Bro, that's dumb. They're not gonna learn that. They have two left. Why are you starting a left guard at right guard? Let's look at the left. One left tackle, so we could be able to exploit that left side of their line. But they have some playmakers right here. Oh yeah, they got some backs, bro. They got some dogs at the running back. I think I play Utah. No, I don't. I don't play Utah. We are good. I just looked at my schedule. Yeah, so we are gonna have fun with them. Here's the thing. Where's Washington, bro? He ain't bailing on us, is he? Oh, he ready. Just let me know. Hey, dog. Alright. Alright, gentlemen, we are ready to rock and roll. I'm nervous, but I should be alright. Just calm down. Just calm We gonna run this bad boy. We're gonna make this boy earn it. We gonna make him earn it. I say I'll stream. I can't pull up the playbook, but you guys just join the stream and tune in UCLA. Oh yeah, I'm looking at rosters. I'm seeing. I love to know my opponent's tendencies. I go after that. So we are ready to rock and roll. I should be ready. So let's do something real quick. Alright, in our program. I don't go after it. We are gonna go hierarch. Boy, oh boy. I can't send a screenshot of the playbook, but I don't. Where is it? And I say, yeah, I get a little sneaky myself. I use the Oregon playbook though. UCLA. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright. We are about to go live. I say I got my playbook pulled up. I don't know what effort. I must say I use hold on, let me go out. I say we'll start. glad here for that invite. So you guys see the playbook in room. We good? Playbook. We good? We good? Everybody see it? I hope they see the playbook. See the playbook. Alright, we're gonna roll this, brother. Ready to roll? I'm ready to roll. Sit back. Love me.
Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains. Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Thomas. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It's hard to say just let that thing hit the ground. Your instincts take over, but he would have been better off to let it fall.
No, you're right. And your inclination is to go catch it when the ball's in the air. But nice job. You're not going to get to the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Flips it out in the flat. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Wow, how about the stop-start speed? That reminds you of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Myles Gaskin, great Washington Husky running backs of years past that just made defenders look silly because of that stop-start ability. This dude has some wheels.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Williams looking for a man. He's got it. At the 45 on his way. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained.
There's a live football. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Williams will pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Huskies. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bruins will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Bunch formation for these receivers. That's reeled in. It's Boston. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quick pass on the fly motion. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Caught behind the line. It's Boston. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Wants to throw it. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Washington.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll try the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. From the gun, running back on the move. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how...
There he goes. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs, and now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage, and we just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? To the air, it's Iamaleava. Thanks for grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He uncorks one deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here we go. Looking for a crease. It's Coleman. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Going to the ground. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bruins will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. We'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, hustle! Hustle!
Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Finding open area. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Matthews. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Might as well give it to him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Williams looking for a man. Got a man. It's Lawson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space. It's Carr. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. And he didn't have the accuracy either. And that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
Trying to buy a little room with that shotgun run, and they were lucky to get it back up to the 3. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Give to the running back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Takes the handoff. It's Berger. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from around the 50. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Scanning the field is Iamaleava. Throws for the tight end. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Washington. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Berger. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, nice job there by the defender in coverage one-on-one with the running back out in the flat. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down. Gain of no yards.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Flores. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. It's complete on the right side. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive.
Throws toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play